Hey pilot, welcome to launching. I know I started this a year ago and I haven't really put up a whole lot. But that's because I started flying helicopters in January, and now in mid-August I finally got my commercial certificate, and a few days later I find myself in Bozeman, Montana reading this, which is the Sikorsky S-70 Black Hawk Pilot Training Manual, because I just got a job as second in command for the next 1 to 3 months. Fighting fires, which happened very all of a sudden. Okay, quick story time. I got my commercial certificate on Monday, and then Tuesday afternoon I was at a friend's house borrowing her CFI notes, her Certified Flight Instructor notes, which is the course and the certificate you would need to be able to teach other people how to fly helicopters. And she was saying there that, hey, there was this guy in Montana and he needed someone to come ASAP and do this second in command job in a Black Hawk and da-da-da, but I couldn't do it. Do you want it? And I go, yeah, give me that dude's number right now. So I called and I left a text and a voicemail, and I got nothing for 2 to 3 hours, and I got a little anxious, so I called again. But when I looked at the call log, I realized I had added a digit to the phone number, and so I had called some non-existent number and left a voicemail and a text. So I called the right number, left a voicemail, and got called back in 2 minutes. And the guy on the phone said, if you had only called me an hour ago, the job would have been yours, but I gave it away. I felt heartbroken. I had lost an opportunity to go second in command in a Black Hawk because I didn't know how a cell phone worked, or I wasn't paying enough attention.
And it's gone.
He said, would you like me to keep your name on file? And I said, yeah, of course, great, which, the usual HR thing means you're never going to get a call back. But the next morning, he called me back. And he said, hey, the other guy didn't work out. Do you want the job? And I said, yeah, absolutely. I sure as do. He said, great, I need you in Montana, possibly tonight or at least in the next 24 hours. And so that began a whirlwind 24 hours. And I packed up life and a couple of Sarah's plants and the dog, and drove up to Seattle and dropped the plants and the dog off and hopped on a 5:30 flight to Bozeman, where I am now, in a hotel room, very fancy. It's a rental bed. I guess that's one way to look at it. And so now I'm just waiting to leave tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. to go fight some fires. I don't really know what that entails, but I've been going through company training for the last several days. And now back to the less excited version of me. Anyway, amid all of that, and this new nifty flight suit that I get to wear, they call it a pickle suit, which is funny. I've been pursuing a patent. I've been trying to beat my best 1 mile run time. I uprooted from Seattle to McMinnville, Oregon, and I want to throw in there as well that I've been working on one now published article for Cross Country Magazine about the Gin Boomerang 12. That's where the hour-long conversation on this channel comes from. And that's where the associated Instagram posts come from as well. And I'm also working on presently, although it may get delayed, a second article for XC Mag, and I hope to do a whole series of technical write-ups on gear and its development and the whole process therein. So add that to the list of things too. Sometimes I just don't have enough to do anything but crash at the end of the day. So I apologize. I'm still super stoked to get things on this channel. I have several things that are either done editing, in the pipeline, or have just partially been shot or storyboarded or something, but there is stuff coming. So hang out, be a little patient with me. This is really exciting to be able to fly a Black Hawk, or at least fly in a Black Hawk, since I won't actually be at the controls much. Anywho, hang out. Thanks for being there. Also, apparently I have 14 subscribers. Wow. The last time I looked, I had 2, and then I uploaded a video, and then I had 1. So thank you for the 13 people that have hopped on, and that makes this video and the rest of the project all the more pressing for me. Have fun, be safe, and eventually, I'll see you in the sky.